Hey everybody, how you doing? We're back. Nice to see you all. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. The last hour of the day. Let's see what the markets are going to, bring us. I got to tell you, um, it's a down day, no doubt about it. I mean, there's red everywhere. I tell you, it's not that red. It's not
bring
that. I got to tell you, it's not that yucky. Looking at the Dow, down 183 points. For a market that's at 36,248, 180 point drop is like a nothing burger. Not even, it's a half a point, half a percentage point. We've had a big run up here for the last while. This is not enough of a pullback to make this a real pullback. This is like an intraday move. Not saying that the market's going to end up in the green today, but we could be up 300 points tomorrow. I mean, this market is not giving up any kind of momentum. Look at the S&P, down 20.43 of a percentage point. NASDAQ down 101. It looks impressive. It sounds like a lot. It's down 101 points. 0.63 of a percentage point. I mean, big deal. It's Tesla that's drawing down NASDAQ. Tesla was $1,200 something bucks a share last week sometime. Here we are, Tesla. Yeah, 1 week ago, $1,236 a share. It's at $1,048. I mean, hey man, 3 months ago, it was sitting at $680, 670 3 months ago. I mean, cut this stock some slack. It's got to give up something. I mean, you cannot just go straight up. Stocks do not go straight up. They don't go straight down either. They fluctuate. We got as low as 1,023 in Tesla. It's 1,047. Yeah, okay, it's down $119. So, who didn't make money? I mean, if you couldn't make money on Tesla the last 3 months, you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, there it is. It's okay. The picture, as far as we're concerned, I wouldn't be surprised if the markets, on some of our stocks turned around rather quickly and went up today. Then again, maybe tomorrow. Look at Rocket Lab. We're down 15 cents on Rocket Lab. Like this is a disaster. Like this, that's your whole plan. We're down 15 cents. That's the whole plan. Yeah, 14.13 for the low, 15.05 for the high. We're at 14.79. We're near the high of the day actually. We're down 16 cents. 2.4 million shares. Okay. SoFi. Now, there's stuff coming out on SoFi. This is going to be interesting. Tomorrow night, we get the earnings on SoFi. You do know that, I think. We're at 22.16 right now. We're down 59 centinos. We were as low as 21.61. So we've come back 39, 49, 54 cents we've come back or so. The story is Oppenheimer, the analyst for Oppenheimer, who has called this a $25 stock already. And I think they're going to upgrade it again. Target price, they're going to raise the target price on this stock. The Oppenheimer analyst has been quoted as saying that when the announcement comes out tomorrow night after the close, the earnings, he expects the numbers to be far better than analysts had been predicting. He expects the numbers from SoFi to exceed the estimates dramatically. And the one number that caught my eye was I've been hearing that the company is supposed to report a loss of 11 cents. And this analyst is saying it's going to be 7. It's going to be about 7, and the higher number will be higher, and all the metrics are better, faster, quicker, and is expecting is sort of saying, don't be surprised in the aftermarket tomorrow night when SoFi is up $3, $4 a share. Like it's going to go. It's going to go because it's going to catch everybody short, everybody off guard. Everyone is saying, "Oh, I'm going to sell when the earnings come out because all the stocks go down when the earnings come out." That's what everyone's saying. And when everyone says that, guess what the stock does? It goes the opposite direction. This analyst is saying all the metrics and all the internals, and I suspect this analyst may have some friends and contacts deep within the company, and he's getting the word. The numbers are blowouts. We are blowing out the forecasts, blowing them out of the water. This could be a lot of fun. 22.17 on SoFi, down 57 cents. What do you do? What do you do? Do you write calls against the stock? Do you buy your calls back? Do you go long calls? Do you write cash secured puts? Do you do nothing? Are you a shareholder and you just don't do anything? You own options already. You don't do anything. Stock pops up on Thursday morning. That's our first morning after tomorrow night's trade. And do you sell right away? Like, what if the stock goes to $26, $27 on Thursday? Now what do you do? Do you take your profits now? I'd be saying, yeah, especially on the options. You'd want to just sell your options and buy up the paper and start writing $30 call contracts. Yeah, I would say so. Anyway, let's see if it happens. We're going to be here. You guys going anywhere? You got anything going on? Are any of you going to Monaco and you're going to leave your cell phone behind? Like, are you out of touch? I think you're around. I think we'll be able to talk to each other. Let's see what happens. GameStop. Hey, if any of you out there wrote GameStop calls last week when the stock went to $2.55 a share, some of you I know wrote GameStop calls at levels all the way up and all the way out. We hit a 204 low today. I got to think that some of you folks are looking at some of your options going, hey, these are looking pretty good here. These are dropping off quite nicely from where I sold them at. These rollovers are really paying off for me right now. So there might be some of you scooping back some of your call options that you wrote on your GameStop shares. 206.64 down 11.99. Matterport 21.95 down 65 cents. Is this a disaster? No. Is this the end of the world as we know it? No. Can we see the end of the world from here? No, can't. No, sorry. No. 21.53 for the low. 21.95 now. 2.2 million shares. No big deal. It's a no big deal. We're fine. What else? 23andMe, Bargoon City, 11.63. We hit 11.43 today. I think this is a bargain. I think there are some of you out there who are experts at buying call options on this stock. And you might want to take a look at like next year, February, March, April, 1250s, 13s, 14s, 15s, something like that. You may want to pick up some cheap options. These back off enough. 2.9 million volume today. It's not like this is trading 300,000 shares and people walked away from it. Oh no, it's trading. This is fine. Down $1.04. Okay, I'm not happy that it's down $1.04, but it's not going to be here for long. I don't see the bottom falling out of this. Spire, 544. We've been flatlining between about 540 and 545, 550 now all day since about 10 this morning. We dropped right off the bat from that 570 range down to the 540 range. We've been down here all day, flatlined all day. 941,000 shares. We have stopped dropping on this stock 5 hours ago. It stopped dropping. Kind of wondering if we're getting false takeoffs. Are we getting buying in that just can't break the resistance level? Is it 550? Is it 555? There's a resistance level somewhere. Again, I keep coming back to that. By the way, the stock down here, just to kind of bring this into perspective for you, at 543 a share, the company has a market cap value now of $791 million. All right. They raised $400 million on their takeover, on their SPAC takeover. This thing is more cash than assets. Just my opinion. Now, I know cash has gone into debt and paid down debt and raised asset value. It's all asset value. I don't think they have any debt to speak of to worry about. This thing is going to go. This is really going to go. When this goes, it's going to go. But I've said it before, and I don't want to bore you with the same old. I know some of you out there, you're just convinced that I don't know what I'm talking about, so I don't want to bore you. But it's 544. It's down 18 cents, and it's been flat now for 5 hours. ATIP. What is up with ATIP? Here's a company doing almost everything right, except for one little thing. They kind of need a CEO who is a message maker, a talker. They need a front person. Guy, a girl, somebody that can get in front of the cameras, can get some publicity for this company. They need a mover and a shaker because this company has a story to tell. It's a great story to tell. It's a fantastic growth story to tell. and the stock's at 295. We got this thing, I think it got up to like 305 about an hour and a half ago. Got to 305. It was within 3 cents of breaking even on the day. And then the bottom fell out. 1.1 million shares traded, a bargain of bargains. But don't forget, the low on this stock, 266. We are not at the low yet, but it's cheap. There is no doubt about that. Buy the stock. SmartRent down 73 cents. 1238 is where it's trading at right now. 1222 last, the low of the day. We're right just above the low of the day on 259,000 shares. As you know, kids, today it'll be down 72 cents. Tomorrow it'll be up 72 cents with no news, no fanfare, no nothing. This thing is a winner. Remember, Amazon now owns 1.767% of the company, and I don't know if they're nibbling on it or not. I have no idea, but they bought into the stock. They're picking it up, and I think they're going to do very, very well. But today is a down day. Sixtera down 6 whole cents. Oh, no, the world is coming to an end. It's 1027. It won't go under 10 anymore. It doesn't want to go under 10 again. Remember, it used to get to that 1001, 1003 level, and then it would just go back to the 980 level. Always go back. It hasn't gone back now for like 3 days. It won't go under 10. Think about that. Something's going on. There's something going on. AMC down 505. There is something going on here, and it's bad. $40.01 a share is the price right now in the stock, and the volume, 34 million. That is bad news. This stock was going from $12 to $72 on 500 to 550 million shares a day, and today it's trading 34 million shares. They released their earnings yesterday. They did better than the quarter a year ago, but not everyone, but a lot of people grudgingly agree that they cannot turn a profit, even with the theaters at full capacity on Saturday nights. You cannot turn a profit. You need full capacity 7 nights a week, all afternoon shows, everything, and they don't have it, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to get that kind of participation. I'm sorry to say. The stock is, the volume is saying it all. The volume is telling us straight out that the believers don't believe enough in wanting to buy up the stock right now and pushing it to the 50 level because of many factors. And the reality is, unless the management of the company can issue out 100 million more shares, we're not going anywhere because the company can't pay down that debt. And that means the interest charges keep coming in, and it's just eating up all their cash. It's not good. Robinhood down $1.01 to 36.97. Vanek Vectors $301 down 82 centinos. What a disaster. Home Depot up $1.24. One of the few that will not go down. IBM down $2 to 120.84. The Dow down 176. We've been flatlined on the Dow now for 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. We aren't dropping anymore. We're just doing this. The drop is over. It's just turning over. The drop is going from one stock to another, but no one is dropping off 20% today. It's just a very quiet, boring day that could break out at any time the other direction, just saying. But, unless we get a real drop off, a sellout. Microsoft down $1.32. That's not enough of a drop. Apple up 26 cents. They don't want to join the party. Tesla down $128. There's your loser. There it is. You want to point at one. That's the one. It's backed off. Bed Bath Beyond unchanged. BlackBerry down 20 cents. Royal Caribbean down $2.71 to $91 a share. Norwegian down 58 cents. Carnival down 59. Goldman down $5.59 to 402.81. It was lower. It got down to $400.06 today. It's trading at 6.64 times earnings. This company earns a profit of $60.63 a share per year right now. That's how much money they make per year. 63 profit per share. It's 402. It's a little light. It's a little low where it really should be, in my very humble opinion. Amazon up $82 to $3,571. Facebook down $230. Google down $9.80 a share. Target up 60 cents. JP Morgan down $1.79. Costco up 3.33. Walmart down 7 cents. Cisco up 47 cents. Bucking the market, 57.48. They're making money. Cisco's making a lot of money. And the thinking is, with people coming back to work and more offices getting some more staff in here and there, the office systems will need to be upgraded. That's Cisco. There you go. 57.49, up 49 cents. Nothing exciting, but nothing bad. It's all good. All right. Well, there you have it. We'll keep an eye here on our final trades and our final closing day. I'm kind of curious. Have any of you out there been able to pick up any contracts on your GameStop? Have anyone picked off some GameStop contracts and taken care of their rollovers they did last week? Or has anyone out there been able to do reverse rollovers? Has anyone gone from holding options that are way out there in time and bringing them back? Are you getting out of let's say April contracts and picking up January contracts, or are you getting out of June contracts and getting into March contracts? Are you getting out of March contracts and getting into January or December contracts? Has anyone been able to pull that off with the backing off of the price of the stock and the coming down to the upside? As each day goes by, these shares keep doing this. You'll be doing this in no time. Let's see what's going on. This could be a lot of fun. What else is happening? Oh my gosh. So much fun. What's going on right here, right now? Hi, Uncle Bruce, says Island Girl. What's up, simpletons? I'm buying all of them, says Cheddar. Scooped a bunch of Spire and ATIP today, says Drops. Drops says bye. Let's see here. Robin had turned off their transfer button. Farragut says, "Oh, look at the lamp." What lamp? What are you talking about? No kidding. What lamp? Some price of November, December. Let's see. What's going on? Laugh out loud. The lamp. Emma babe must have been a rough lunch. Erico. Yep. Lots of moaning. Great day to average down. Uncle Bruce took the belt to that lamp for messing up his streams. Lamp is a Democrat today, leaning to the left. Okay, now you're just messing with us. That's hilarious. Lamp the wrong way. What are you talking about? There's no lamp here. I don't understand. You folks are drinking something. You're putting something in your coffee, and it's just a little. You got to cut back on whatever it is you're pouring in your coffee, because those stimulants of yours. You guys are seeing things. You're thinking things. There's something not right here. I don't know. What goes on in the rumpus room during the break? The lamp of libation. I didn't touch it. I know nothing. What lamp? Saw like one person whining. Mike, number 13 here. Welcome back, Uncle Bruce. Lampception. Tesla is too risky to play at 58. I'm like, been a rough day. Just look at the lamp. You're cracking me up, man. I saw a bunch of maybe the same person. Anyone here have AGC heard about it today, another SPAC, but I usually stay away from Chinese companies. Oh my God, look at the freaking lamp. Maybe it was great lunch. What lamp? There is no lamp. I did not mean to type what. A lamp was mostly one person, someone else went after him. I'm hoping ATIP rises enough and Tesla drops enough so I can switch escalators. I finally made a SoFi account, and I used the free money they gave me to buy SoFi. There you go. There's a lot of things. Well, I'll bring it then. That lamp has been taking a beating. Lamp is parabolic today. Just checking AMC. Just check the AMC. Yep, in the guitar, like I thought yesterday. Checking in here. I bought back my SoFi calls, wrote some Apple calls, and bought some more Spire. What else? Anyone else do today? Anyone else do anything today? Why would I want to go to Monaco? Stocks in the gutter, mind in the gutter. I bought a ton of ATIP puts today. I'm still alive with my Tesla gamble, in case anyone was wondering. Sorry, guys. Bottom feed on Spire. Michael is 11. Why would Bruce recommend taking profits on SoFi contracts for January right now if the stock could jump later in the week? See, there you go. Let's see. Be greedy when others are fearful. I was busy all day in clinicals. Tesla, I expected yesterday, but what happened with ME? That CYXT staying above 10 could be a good sign. I got another 100 Spire today at 540s and the 550s. Spire right now, 539. Cheap. Let's go. Coyote, so happy to be on this channel. The market can be fun, says Scott. Lighten up. Hi, Uncle Bruce. As a huge proponent of writing call options, do you feel the relatively low out-of-the-money option prices for SoFi make it less attractive to writing covered calls? As a huge proponent of writing call options, do you feel the relatively low out-of-the-money option prices for SoFi? Well, I'm not less attracted. It just depends which options you're dealing with and how long you want to go out. And I mean, SoFi's 22.05. I mean, it's down 69 cents. I mean, it's not a bad day. I mean, you left me, you break me up there, G. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I'm over 500 Spire. Wow. I have some 22 Spire calls. I'm in Rocket Boy. Let's see here. What else is going on here? I bought 300 shares of AGC, and I'm praying. I have no comment on that. I have no idea what that is. I don't understand how Robinhood hasn't dropped lower than this. How is it just trading sideways? How is the stock not going down? Gotta wonder, right? Yeah, it's $36.91 down $1.07. Just not giving it up. I bought AMC at 9, about 1,000 shares in April. Made my money off it. There you go. I didn't even follow Robinhood price. Let's see. Hi, Uncle Bruce. Sean and Wendy. Hi, Uncle Bruce. Boris with Spire. It moved last week, and that baby showed us what it will do. We're holding fast and waiting level out. Please bore us to wealth. Oh, okay. Right on. We'll just go there. 2204 on SoFi and Spire right now 538. Bargoon. 206 on GameStop, down $12. Matterport, $21.96. ME, $11.69. We'll just see what this market wants to do here. $2.97 on the ATIP, down a dime. Come on. I think Uncle Bruce had a fist fight with that lamp. Still can't transfer money out of Robinhood. Good evening, fellow simpletons from Socius. Drew, lamp? What lamp? There's no lamp. Apparently so. Tapping my foot at GameStop. Haven't even done anything with Hood since I bought those stocks there. Steve, evening, Bruce, even all. I'm fairly sure Bruce is moving that lamp to be more skewed each day. Where should Goldman be in Bruce's opinion? 700 a share. Cisco earnings next week. Is consensus to use Fidelity or what? Who do y'all use? I said before I had issues even getting an account up with Fidelity for no reason, so I just got busy, didn't push back and get it open. Larry is here. Hi, everybody. Hey, Larry. Flush infection. I use E-Trade, but it wasn't. But if I wasn't, I'd be using Fidelity. Bobby, Reddit. What? Reddit put spread buy 205, sell 215. I redid a put spread. 205, 215. Okay, got it. Right on. When is SoFi earnings? Tomorrow, right? Yep, tomorrow after the bell. I did, Uncle Bruce, 20 contracts of GameStop 250s for November 26. Socius tomorrow. Bruce, please cover earnings. Fidelity is good. I use Schwab, but I've had my IRA with them for years. And then thumbs up, hit the thumbs. Getting ready for the quarterly rollover. Thanks, Gildy. You're a star as always. Pick nose. Need more time decay for my GameStop cover calls. That's what I need right here. Do you think Spire will have good earnings tomorrow? We're going to find out here. I bought back some GameStop November 26's. GameStop November maybe 260s. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's crocked. Bruce, it's profit taking day. Yeah, taking my profit. They're taking it. John, Uncle Bruce punched the lamp because it's getting more attention than himself. Auntie, by the way, Cheddar, if you go to Schwab, they will pay for Robinhood's $75 transfer fee, but you have to ask them. They'll take it off after the transfer is complete. I am drinking something that's not relevant, says Guy. I think he's trolling us with that lamp now. He's trolling us. The lamp behind you. I am not a lamp. You're right. There is no lamp, but your couch is on fire now. Does the lamp have fragile on it? Could be Italian. 2 rules here. Do not talk about the lamp. And number 2, do not talk about the lamp. If Anvil, are you around? I much prefer it completely wonky than just a small amount. Bruce, you sticking around today for ATIP earnings? I might. We'll see. Can't you just sell all your stocks on Robinhood, move the money, and purchase another platform? Or does it cause a lot of problems for you Americans with your taxes? I bought more SmartRent at 12-ish. Nancy, I'm up $791 on my GameStop. November 12's $220 calls, and I'm down $11.35 on my GameStop. November 19, 190 calls. I'm trying to time the buyback on the next dip. What do you think about that? You see, I got you. So yeah, so if the dip continues, you get a dip going down, the 220s become more valuable to you. You make even more money on them because they'll drop and your profit will rise. And as the stock continues to drop, your 190s will also drop, and one will equilibrium to. You see what I know what you're doing. I see what's happening here. So you've got to just kind of time it and watch it and see what's going on. 206.57 on the stock. Obviously, your 190s are now only 16 in the money. The 220s are 14 out of the money, or 13.50 out of the money, which is great. And the 11-12s, they die in 3 days. I mean, they're going to be worthless in 3 days. I mean, you can let them go to zero or buy them back for almost nothing in the next day or two if this stays down here. If the shares go down to like 200, you're only sitting on $10 covered calls for the 19th. So, they're going to start to really give up their time premium too. So you're on the right track here. These are quickly coming your direction, aren't they? This is exciting. Okay, Fenville, Mr. Seneca, 20. Right here, sir. Oscar, Uncle Bruce, John Jepson girl looks like if she was your daughter. I have no idea. Yes, SoFi tank harder, baby. I love that. John, Uncle Bruce, I'm looking to buy a Goldman Sachs poor man covered call here. I want to get April 22, $360 strike call option. Fidelity shows the spread of 53 to 55, zero volume. Are these prices market maker prices? And is this a good move to write? Okay, so let's take a look at where Goldman is right now. It's 403, okay? So if you pay 53 for a 360, you're paying 413. So you're paying a $10 premium. That's a bit rich. That's a bit too much because you're guaranteed to lose the time spread. One way or the other, you're going to lose it. Either the stock has to go up $10 for you to maintain your acquisition price of this contract, 53 to 55, or you're going to shrink down to 40 to 43. I mean, they're going to trade at book value eventually. Now, I would be looking at maybe take a look at like February or March contracts. See if like the 360s, maybe they can be had at a closer price. The key here is to just get your hands on a put, like on a call. I'm thinking here also, if you're prepared to pay up to 53 to 55 for a contract, take a look at a 53 to $55 contract that is closer in, like January, but is further in the money. So maybe you can get 350s for $55. Maybe you can get 355s for $52. See what I'm getting at? Try to bring down this premium on this contract, on this stock. And even if you have January's, you're far enough ahead to write calls right now because this is November, and then you've got December. And then in December late, you'll sell the January and you'll buy a March. You'll just move up 60 days on the long call and then just keep writing and this game can be done this way. Okay. I mean, in theory, in absolute theoretical sense, you could be buying a December 360 maybe for less than this and use it as your option to write against. And then in about 3-4 weeks, you sell the December and buy a January and use it to write call options against. You don't have to have an 8-month out contract. But if you can afford a 340, 330 contract that has very little premium on it out to next year, maybe that's okay. That's the way to go. But your budget is the key. How much have you got to spend? 5,300, 5,500, 5,800, 6,000. You see what I'm saying? Mr. Seneca of Fenville. So I called SoFi from 4 midnight tonight. We can confirm our purchase for Rivian. I can increase or decrease number wanted. Tomorrow morning should find out how many we get. Mr. Thanks for the information. Just logging SoFi. Not seeing anything at the moment. Lamp. What lamp? I bought the dip on Goldman Sachs, and I'm up 200 big ones. Thank you very much. Well done. Laugh out loud, Bertie. The only thing that the first guy I spoke to said it's sitting at 72.74 now, and thought we might get it at that price. Didn't make sense to me. Waiting to hear from the other person. There are four more. There are four more info. For more info. Zach, SoFi price keeps sliding down, but the options prices are holding or going up. Is this a sign of excitement? Yes, it is. There's anticipation. Lamp is trading sideways. Fidelity haven't had any issues. Rex, the orange, new member. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the gang. I hope you're enjoying the show. And don't get fooled that there's a lamp back there. There's no crooked lamp in this room. Everything's fine. People are delirious. They see the markets go down and they see all kinds of things that just aren't there. It's just the way it is. Zach, I know I was going to buy my 2450 back, but it's not dropping. So long, Spire. So long, Spire takes off by February. I'm good. I admit I have my doubts, but if Uncle Bruce says so, I'm taking the bet. There you go, Spire. Let's go. The market was so violent today, it even screwed up the lamp. Have you noticed short-term SoFi call options jumped today, even though the price is down? This is what we say to the dip. Neat. That's what we say to the dip right there. Welcome to the Simpletons. Rex the Orange. Michael, Fidelity does the same with transfer fees. Buy the buy. Adam, if Spire earnings are down, I wonder how much a stock like this can go down. Spire, I mean, so Mr. Seneca, they promised, got us down to 62, so they have to honor it, I hope. Vanderbilt, I don't know about that. The final pricing for an IPO is done right up to the last minute, and there's indications, and then there's the actual pricing. And sometimes they'll lift it a lot. That's what happens. Uncle Bruce and AJ rocking the room between shows. Adam, 23andMe, third quarter earnings before the bell tomorrow morning, and new appointee to the board there as well. Interesting. Joe, funny how Spire always stalls for a long while ahead of its merger voting. Well, that's fun times. We're down 17 cents on Rocket Lab. We're down 66 cents on SoFi. GameStop 205.80 down 12.84. Matterport down 60 cents at $22. We've got 27 minutes to the end of the day. ME 1170 down 97. We got as low as 1143 today on ME. Spire 537 down a quarter. ATIP 298 down a dime. SmartRent down 68 to 1244. Sixtera still down 6 cents a share. 39.68 on AMC. Down 538. We're down $1.08 on Robinhood at 36.90. Someone's holding that market there. Vanek down 27 cents. Home Depot up 134. IBM down 221. The Dow down 181. Microsoft down $1.17. Apple up 29 cents. Tesla down $138. Bed Bath Beyond down 6 cents to $21.61. BlackBerry down 15. Rocket Lab, not Rocket Lab. Royal Caribbean, RCL down $2.58 to $91.12. Was $98 a couple days ago. Goldman down $5 to $403.19. Low of the day, $400, 6 cents. Interesting there. Okay. Bertie, thank you for the donation. Lampshade. It has a nice ring to it. Lampshade. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about what lampshade you're referring to, but it's all right. Nancy, I hope that time is our friend. Welcome, Rex the Orange. Venmo, that's what I was thinking. We have the $62 locked in. I think the guy I spoke to didn't understand, even said, I may be wrong on this. Let me get you someone who knows more. Will the real lampshady please stand up? Could the reason ATIP made that early announcement a few weeks ago that they might have big announcements tonight during earnings? Well, I don't know. They'll come out with their earnings. I mean, they're not gonna come out with earnings and say, "Oh, surprise, we made double how much we thought we'd make." I mean, they're not going to do that. No, you would never do that. Could they have modified numbers? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how they're going to play it. They've got all kinds of securities lawyer legal issues all over the place. They're looking for a CEO. They need a CEO. Maybe they got one. I would sure like to hear that news. Laugh out loud, DQ. Bertie, DQ, I'm laughing. When options die at the money, There is a book value only, correct? That's how I gauge my rollover. Yeah, well, when options get close to the end, they trade at either book value or nothing. I mean, they'll eventually go to nothing. Mr. Seneca, Fenville, if it does come out around 72 and we have it at 62, we're already in the money. You're not going to get it at 62 if it's priced at 72. You're not going to get it at that price. If it's priced at 72, you're going to be offered it at 72, and you can decline or take the offer. I will tell you this. If the stock comes out at 70 or 72 or 74, you do want to buy it, even though it's been priced higher. Why? Because the demand is so overwhelmingly strong that it is likely to open in the 80s and the 90s and the hundreds on the aftermarket. And you want to take a 10 or 20, $30 profit if you're given one. But if it comes to you at 62, or they call you and say it's 58, you might go, "Whoa, it's coming in lower. I may not want to buy it at all because it's weaker than thought." If it's coming in stronger than thought, that's a good thing. Silka, lamp, Bruce, that damn lamp. What are you talking about? What lamp are you? I have no idea what you people are seeing things. SoFi, Lucid, Matterport made me some good money today. Looking where to put these $2,000 I've made in profit, maybe 100 more Matterport. So I'll sell a $20 Matterport put for December or January, and the lamp is crooked. What lamp are you talking about, Greg Sam? Mr. Sandy, let's just keep each other updated once we find out more here. 82, get them. Laugh out loud, get them. That was your whole plan. Get them. Trish Dish, I went out to buy back on this dip, and that's how I found out. Very strange indeed. You bet, Fenville, are you on Discord? Goldman Sachs long calls have to be 60 in the money for February to have a cheap premium. There you go. Bertie, it's triggering my OCD. I got the feeling that Spire will drop more. Hold on a second. I just want to check something out here. I just want to. My poor iPad, my big ass iPad, is not working properly. There we go. Okay. I got the feeling that Spire will drop more after earnings and help the shorters. Hopefully I'm wrong and earnings will run the stock up and catch the shorters. I'm usually wrong. Well, how much lower can Spire go? How much lower do the shorters want the Spire to go? Do they want it to go to zero? Are they actually trying to kill a company that is growing? I don't know how they can do it. I'm kind of wondering, the group that created Spire, the group that bankrolled, and the original group that bankrolled the SPAC that put together, I'm kind of waiting for them to step in and go, okay, enough's enough. Because a lot of those folks have $10 stock they can't sell right now. They're locked up. And as long as the stock stays under 10, they're locked up. There's going to come a point in time where insiders of Spire and friends of insiders of Spire will say, okay, that's it. We're going to now buy whatever these guys want to sell us. And if we have to buy 15 million shares, we'll buy out 15 million shares, run these guys out of the stock to $15 a share. And they'll show them who's the boss. But at the moment, no one's taking the charge on this thing. No one is taking charge. By the way, Rocket Lab is only down 13 cents now to 14.81. It's coming back up. We got 29. What do we got now? 20 minutes to go. 21 minutes to go. 14.81 on Rocket Lab, down to only 13 cents. SoFi 22.11, a little better. GameStop still at 206.38. Matterport 22.01. ME 11.84. It's getting a little better too. ME got down to 11.43. It's now 11.84. So 41 cents better. It's coming on ME. Spire 5.39, still down. $3 again. $3 on ATIP, down 7.5 cents. It's a little stronger. SmartRent 12.42, a little better. Sixtera down only 5 cents instead of 6 cents. I mean, recovery everywhere. I mean, it's just coming. I've tilted my screen so the lamp is straight, but Uncle Bruce is leaning to the left now. What is going on here? Bertie, laughing out loud. Silka, mine as well. Liz, come on. I want an oyster perpetual with Christmas. Larry, good idea. 156, 157 for John Jepson. Nick, I shorted Royal Caribbean at 93. I covered at 90.50. I need to feel comfy with buying puts. You can go over put trades on Wednesday Meet by giving example on how to do it. I saw a lesson that still needs some hand holding on this. Mr. Seneca, no, I'm not on Discord. Drops. This might be a conspiracy theory, but I think there's a lamp involved here. If a record player and a Yoko album show up tomorrow, we're in far worse than we're in today. We're far worse into the red than what we're into today here. Bertie, I believe Tio has tilted the shade. Okie dokie, we'll see what happens. Andy, I'd rather hear Yoko sing than look at that darn lamp. Associates, remember your thumbs, guys. 500 watching and only 165 thumbs up. So, maybe imaginary lamps are directly associated with the thumbs up factor. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm just wondering all about it. I don't know. I try hard. I try so hard to try to stay on top of things. Anyway, what lamp? Bruce, I wish you would slow down and give more thoughtful responses. I think your throat would thank you too. Auntie, I agree. I'm laughing my ass off here. What's going on here? The Yoko isn't that bad. All the glassware is still intact. Mr. Seneca Fenville, I'll let you know on Uncle Bruce's chat as soon as I see an update on SoFi app. Okay. Bruce, with our SoFi contracts having a high level of implied volatility, should we be concerned our contracts could lose eccentric value after earnings because of a drop in the implied VOL? In plain English, hey man, if the stock goes down or our option's going to crap out, what's going to happen, man? What's going on, Bruce? Can you explain it to us in plain English? Can you let us know what's going on here? Look, a SoFi is going to go to $30, $35 a share. It's only a matter of when. Does it go to $30, $35 a share immediately? Does it go to $30, $35 a share immediately upon earnings release? Does it go to $30, $35 a share after the bank charter has been granted? When? When is that going to happen? It's going to happen. It's just when. And the shareholders, the option holders know the stock's going to 30, 35. They're telling you. They're playing it. They're paying like it's going there, even on a down day today. But the down day is only 57 cents. We're at 22.18, We're only down 57 cents on SoFi. If this thing is supposed to crap out on earnings, why isn't it crapping out now? It should crap out now. It's not crapping out now. What? Why is that? 21.9 volume, 21.9 million volume on SoFi. Why is it trading that heavy and only down 58 cents? If the stock's going to just get annihilated at earnings, well, the options are telling you it's not going to happen. Oppenheimer's telling you it's not going to happen. So maybe it's not going to happen. So maybe, what if the shares go to $28 on Thursday? Can you imagine where your options are going to be? Think about that. This is going to be kind of fun. Michael, yes. You're so awesome, Mike. I will always believe in the 4 crush until I'm wrong. Okay. Who buys the options close to the end at book value if you sell them? Usually the market makers, the specialists. They're just tidying up and they're flattening out. Also, those who wrote the options, institutions like hedge funds and ETFs and pension funds, they may have written 1,000 calls on Apple. And on the last day, they're buying back their 1,000 calls and just tidying up. Some of them are paying a penny or 2 pennies for those that are out of the money. Some are paying, 4 or 5 cents. They sold them for 50 cents. Some are paying 20, 30 cents for, options that are barely in the money that they sold for 60, 80 cents. Then there are the institutions that sold options 3 months ago at $6. And they're buying them back at 15, 20, 23 cents each, just buying them back. And they're just, tidying up the loose ends. That's who's doing it. Uncle Bruce, thank you. Thank you. Uncle Bruce, they're talking about that ring lamp you bought to see your face better. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about that. They're not talking about an imaginary lamp that's in the room. They're talking about the ring lamp, the one that they see in your glasses. That's the one they're talking about. See that there? They're talking about the ring lamp. See that? That's the one they're talking about. Okay. Joshua, Bruce keeps looking for that lamp like ATIP keeps looking for a CEO. Can't find one. Can't find a CEO, can't find a lab. I don't know where the heck they are. We're only down 6 cents on Rocket Lab. It's trying again with 15 minutes ago. This stock is desperately trying to lead the way back for the entire stock market. Finally, a stock with some sense in it. It's Rocket Lab. We're down 174 on the Dow, and Rocket Lab is at 1488, down 6 cents. We're about to go green on Rocket Lab. Could they take a few other shares with them? Wouldn't that be nice if Sixtera went green? It's only down 6 cents. That'd be kind of cool. Wonder if that's going to happen. I really wonder. Maybe that's what's going on here. I mean, ME is coming back on. It's 1186 now. It's coming up to 12. It too is coming back. It's still down 81 cents. But hey, someone's got to go green first. Adam, maybe people are getting sick of the lamp talk. Laughing out loud. Michael. Is IV a factor of only above a certain percentage? My January's having 86. The near term options for number 100 plus. So I don't know. Rob, in my best Picard, there are 4 lights. Don't ask that question, Pete. Don't. I wouldn't as be concerned as January's. I'm out of mine though. Last run up, I took a profit. What else is going on here? Hey, Uncle Bruce, you mentioned selling calls post-ER if there's a run to 26, 27, but would it not be best or to at least wait until the charter announcement? Well, you can wait forever. You can wait forever before you write options. There are people waiting on GameStop to go to 800 a share before they're going to write options. But in the meantime, you could write options and make money and buy more stock with the money you're making, you're bringing. So, hey, up to you how you want to play this. Like I say, free money for options, and you write them. You use the money for whatever you need it for. You have to roll over options. You have to roll over options. If you don't, you don't. I mean, hey, there's all kinds of ways and reasons to do everything. B-Fits, how much lower can Spire go? I'd rather not find that out. DQ Rob and this half channel just thought misspelled Kardashians. Bertie, Tio, why don't we start our own hedge fund? How about that? Delahood, give Uncle Bruce some thumbs up for keeping us calm. Jordan, hey, y'all. Auntie, it's gone low enough. I'm good. Bertie, I think Tio needs to go in timeout. He's got to go into a timeout. Rosie Posey is here. Hearing your advice on Goldman Sachs. Long call. I think I screwed up. I bought June 2022, 350 for 78.10 premium. Should I buy back and roll in closer for less premium? You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to. I don't want you to lose money on rolling in closer. I mean, you can use that contract as your base contract to write contracts. You're fine. If the shares go up 25, 30 bucks, these will go up nicely too. And thank you very much. You'll make money on them. You might find that a month or two from now, if the shares pop up a little bit, you'll sell these and maybe you'll buy Maze. Deep in the money. I mean, maybe not. No big deal. Finally made it. Hi, Uncle Bruce. I see someone finally straighten that lamp. What lamp? There's nothing crooked here. Jordan, welcome back. Michael, it's nice to see you. Gowdy, good to have you. Bertie, Uncle, yes, he definitely needs to time out. To Jordan, thank you. Larry, thumbs ups for Bruce. Meant that the lamp is actually straight. The building is leaning over. Delahood, lamp is getting worse each day. Did it predict today's drop like a graph down? Bertie, structural issues? Mental, that's got to be it. Uncle Bruce has one leg shorter than the other, and he tilts his chair. Julia, hey, Bruce, I sold... I think these are SoFi calls. I think I sold SoFi calls for November this Friday for 40 cents. So I sold $26. I'm guessing $26 November 12th calls for 40 cents. Yesterday, they've lost a day of time and the stock is down, but the calls are now 44. Who are these gamblers doing this? What's going on with these guys? There you go. So you wrote $26 calls. They're out of the money. They expire in 3 days, 3.5 days. You got 40. Now they're trading at 44, and the stock is down 61 cents. It does. What does that tell you? You see, they're leaning towards a move. Now, for you, what does it matter if the stock goes to $25.50? It goes up $3.30. You still don't care. The stock can go to $25.99. You still don't care, because between now and Friday, they will be worthless. Now, of course, if tomorrow morning in the first hour the stock were to go to 24.50 on anticipation of something big, your contracts might go to 55, 60 cents, but still you're out of the money. I wouldn't do a thing. On tomorrow night, they came up with the earnings, and they're blockbuster, and the stock trades at $27 tomorrow night, and they open at $27.50 on Thursday morning. I would still not do anything, because the stock may have a lovely run from 22, where we are now, to 27.50, but they might pop back into that 26 neighborhood, and these contracts expire worthless anyway. So let's see what happens. On the other hand, look, your stock wants to go to $28 a share. That's okay. You'll buy these back for $2, $2.25, and you will write $30 call options a month further out for more money than you're buying these back for, and you'll position yourself there. I'll roll over. It's okay. All right, Uncle Bruce, should I sell my January SoFi options since it's getting closer to that date? No. Wait for the earnings here. Oops, SoFi. Jennifer, Uncle Bruce, your messy room is starting to bug me. What are you talking about? The room is small. There is nothing behind me. This is a green screen back here. There's nothing there. It's completely clean as can be. Crapping out and IV crush are two different things. The 4 crush. Mr. T. Hey, Brucey, just tuning in. I'm not sure if anyone has mentioned this yet, but I reckon that room you're in would look great with a lamp of some kind. Have you considered buying one? I mean, have you considered getting your own lamp, Bruce? That room would look pretty good with a lamp in there. If you had a lamp, that room would be primo. That'd be a primo room if you had a lamp. Really, think about that, Bruce. Maybe you should think about getting yourself a lamp. Just fix the lamp to graph up. We need some green. It's kind of like Four Loco. Michael, if he needs that as IV Loco, I don't know. Bruce, how much PayPal donation will it take for you to smash that damn lamp? What lamp? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that's it. I'm a problem solver. Just take the lampshade off, please. Oh, Michael's loving it. Alexander, okay, I'll bite another 1,000 Spire. Now I'm at 16,000 shares, plus lots of $7.50 calls. Let's go. Alexander's ready to get rich. He's ready to get really rich here. My next pair now have 500 shares of Spire, 574 average. Breaking ATIP names Lamp Frommert as the new CEO. We're down 3.5% on the stock. Drops laughing out loud. My next pair of dice, I have 500 at around 675 average, not as fun. Nicholas, hey, Uncle Bruce, I priced my bid to buy back my SoFi. $24 covered calls expiring Friday, too aggressive, and I didn't get filled. Do I chase it now or just chill? Chill. Just chill. Mr. Seneca. Alexander, wow, just wow. That's a lot of shares. You're going to inspire me and add more to my collection. David, I'm number 230 on the thumbs ups. That's where we're at. We're at 244 on the thumbs ups right now, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for these thumbs ups. Keep them coming in. And Mr. Seneca, I believe in the stock. It has almost $3 a share in cash. It's going to pop. I'm long on Spire. JMac, Bruce, if we hold January 22 contracts through earnings for SoFi and ME, it's easy if they're up to cash in to buy shares or long-term contracts. But if they are down with less than 90 days, what is the play? You've got January 23 earnings. It's easy if they're up to cash in to buy shares or long-term contract. But if they're down with less than, what is it? I see. Okay. SoFi could go down because it can move. It can go up and down. It's down today, but it's only down now 47 cents. Have you noticed? It's 22.27. But SoFi could go to $18 on Thursday, and by next week, Thursday, be at 28. Bank charter news, everything else. I mean, we could whipsaw this like crazy, But I'm not saying we're going to. I'm just saying we could. But I don't think SoFi is going back to 15 or 16 or 17 or 18. I don't think so. I think that stock is long gone. That stock was bought up on the way up here, and it's been put away. It's gone. Dave McPeters, thank you for the PayPal donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's long been picked off. This stock's going higher. It's just going to go higher. Some of you are just having a tough time believing it, but it's going higher. You're going to make more money. I'm sorry. You're just going to make a lot of money. Sixtera is down 3 cents. It is going higher with 5 minutes to go in the day. It's going higher too. Well, what can I say? 1483 on Rocket Lab, down 11 cents. SoFi only down 51 to 22.23. It's coming on. Alexander just called y'all a bunch of slackers. Karam, Uncle B, I wrote a $23 SoFi for this Friday for 99 cents. It's going up. So should I roll further out on a higher strike? I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see what it does. We'll see how it does tomorrow. Maybe if your stock opens up tomorrow around 21 down to 20, you might buy them back tomorrow and then sit back, let the earnings come out, and rewrite new contracts on Thursday. Wants to go up tomorrow, you'll roll tomorrow. Wants to go up Thursday, you'll roll Thursday. You'll see. We'll see what's going on. Alexander, Spire will be a gold mine. I have a SoFi $15 April call. Is there a point where I'll be so far in the money I'll have trouble selling it back due to the low liquidity? I'm debating whether I should cash out and get shares and more calls. There will never be a point where you can't get out. There'll never be a point where we won't have liquidity. You'll be fine. This stock isn't going to $115 a share tomorrow morning. You're not going to have that issue, or next week. The stock can go higher and you'll have liquidity. But you're going to notice, and you're probably noticing now, that, of course, most of the value of your contract right now, of course, is book value. That happened a while ago. But as the shares keep going higher, more and more of your value is book value, less and less is time value, right? So book value here, time value here, as it keeps going. Okay, that room is not messy. The room is a wreck. The lamp would really tie the room together. Laughing a lot. Uncle Bruce looking good. Put in recessed lights and throw that crooked lamp emitting device in the trash. Royal Community CEO's leaving. Still says the company's a buy. All right, crap. I'm in more to Spire. That's it. 16,000. Nice. Lampshades and Yoko. I'll pay if you wear the lampshade on your head. Speaking of lamps, the one from A Christmas Story would look really great in front of that window. It really would. Hey, that lamp was a major award. 251 thumbs ups. Let's see. Number 6 on the thumbs up. One of these afternoons, I will be number 1. I just added another 100 Spire to my position. If it takes any meaningful drive off earnings, I'll go ahead and top off with 1,000 total shares. I'm with Alexander. Hey, Uncle B, I brought a February 31 call on LAMP. Should I hold on to it or sell it? It seems only trading sideways. I watch Uncle Bruce. I watch Uncle Bruce. I buy class. I make money. I like Bruce. Go lamp, go. Howdy, gang. Chiming in on the lamp with a new theory. Seems to me that the tilt of the lamp today means Uncle Bruce got lucky, if you know what I mean. Cheers. Thank you for the shedding light on that question, Uncle Bruce. That lamp was crooked the other way earlier. It's alive. Ring light makes it look like Bruce is featured in the 90s Puff Daddy video. Come on, guys. Let's give more likes to Uncle Bruce. There you go. All good, excellent comments, but I don't know what lamp you're talking about. I have no idea what you guys are dreaming, man. Rocket Lab down 9 cents. SoFi down 57. GameStop down 12.29 to 206. Matterport down 52 cents. ME down 76. Spire down 23 cents. ATIP down 12, SmartRent down 65, Sixtera down a nickel, AMC down 5.14 to 39.92, Robinhood down 135, falling at the end of the day, Vanek up 36, Home Depot up 2, IBM down $2, Dow down 115. We got a minute to go. Microsoft down 119, Apple up 47 cents, Tesla down $140. Royal Caribbean down 240, Goldman down 314. That's all. Only 314 a share on Goldman after being down more than that. How about that? IMPX up 3% today. I don't know what that means. Well, I don't think there's anything left to buy. Just got a 10K more shares of Spire. I'm just picking it off. Buying it. 538 down 24 cents at 539 right now. Drops. Yippee-ki-yay, there's no stocking on the lamp, so you need to rethink your theory. Now, can we have a recovery, please? Now, Larry, the bells are ringing. The day is done. Did anybody get richer or poorer? Here we are, Sixtera breaking even. Oh, are you kidding me? It is. It's green. It's gone even. Yes, please. There's Larry. Wow. Yes, Sixtera looping unpulled back a bit. I think it's going higher. Sixtera up a penny, 10.34. Here comes Spire earnings pump. It starts now. Bruce is drunk again. We're up a penny on Sixtera at the end of the day. We lost a dime on Rocket Lab. Sixtera was the only one to go green of all those shares we're following. How about that? 22.14 on SoFi. GameStop down 11.84. Matterport down 53. ME down 74, Spire down 26, ATIP down 11, SmartRent down 70, Sixtera up a penny. Oh man, Vergan Oscar squeezing Spire all alone. On my 230, January 22, I sold for 51, is doing all right. Got my stink bid in for a bigger drop. Nice going, Rob. Nice going, buddy. Sold that contract for $51 last week. January, $230 call option on GameStop. And Rob is going to score beautifully on that one. How about them apples? Nice. That bright thing in the corner looks like something was thrown at it. DM Free Thinker McJones. I only bought 1,000 at 44 cents. No idea what that 1,000 is, but oh man, way to go, Rob, on that $230 January call. I love that. I know others that have written calls out there, and they're looking good today. They're looking really good today. Nice. I got at 52. Last bid was 27. Last bid was $27. Oh, it's got from 51 to $27 in not even a week. Oh, beautiful. Picked up another 1,000 shares of SoFi and 1,000 shares of Spire. Let's go. Let's go. ATIP went down, but my options went up for a net gain on the day. Go figure. Options went up, stock went down. What's going on? Something's going on. I don't know what it is, but something's going on. Spire down 26, ATIP down 11 cents. Hey, a drops from the garden. Maybe there will be a stocking come Christmas time. DM, I was going to buy 1,000 worth, but chickened out at 440, laughing out loud. There you go. Well, you know, it's another day in paradise, kids. Fun times at the OK Corral. What is going to happen here? Oh my gosh. SoFi is up 9 cents in the aftermarket. GameStop is down up 70 cents in the aftermarket right now. Matterport unchanged in the aftermarket. ME, no trades yet. Spire up 8 cents in the aftermarket to 544. On Spire, ATIP, no change yet at the moment. So Spire is at 544 in the aftermarket. That's what we got right here, right now. John, my wife told me last night to turn on the lights. I said, what lights? She didn't get it. Laugh out loud. She didn't get the joke. Thanks, Larry. I can now go into sleep mode. Loop ring and GameStop is like this. Cross our fingers and see what happens. They're tight. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Oh boy, are we going to have fun or what? The Dow closes down over 100 points. S&P 500, Nasdaq snap winning streaks. Finally, after all those days of consecutive wins, we finally snap a winning streak. Took a while. Took quite a while on all of that. Did you say Spire up on the aftermarket? Yeah, 549 up 13 cents. Spire at 549. Yeah. ATIP up 14, they say. ATIP aftermarket right now, I'm not showing any higher. 297 on ATIP. Uncle Bruce, have you seen the Hertz commercials toting their Tesla fleet with Tom Brady? Their new slogan is, let's go. I think I've been trying to do that impersonation all week. It's obviously not working very well. Free thinker. Tight. Joe, hey, Bruce, it looks like the last shoe Jen threw at you missed and hit the lamp behind you. Like a tiger. What lamp? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Spire, 550 up 14 cents. Spire, aftermarket, 550. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. What lamp? Spire. Spire is going higher. 550 on 20,000 shares on the aftermarket. ATIP is 311 on Fidelity. Spire 550 up 14 cents on the aftermarket. Let me take a look again at ATIP 297. I have nothing here on it. Let me go over here and ATIP. There it is, and 296.50 in the aftermarket. Down 1 penny, or no change actually. It's yeah, and I'm showing a close. Okay, there's something wrong here. I'm showing a close of 308. It didn't close at 308. There it is. It closed at 296, and it's 297 on the aftermarket. There's nothing on ATIP going on at all. Spire, on the other hand, Spire on the aftermarket is showing 550, up 14 cents on 20,000 shares. 550 on Spire. Anybody see that? Are you guys confirming that? Oh my goodness, look at Spire. Earnings on Spire at 5 p.m. ATIP and Spire. Made some nice green before this red day, though. Good for learning the ropes on investing. Nice. Oh my God, please. Oh my God, please. Okay, you got to go. Here's some neat. Have a great day, everybody. Level. I was just in the middle of trying to purchase some Spire shares at 535. This is hilarious. ATIP bid ask 290 to 318. That's the bid ask on ATIP. 290 to 319. Neat. Accidental input of symbols again. I got to clean the crud on my keyboard. 297 on my Fidelity. I hope they can let it run. Got lots of calls between now, November and Feb. Michael, Spire 550. Yes, and got more Spire 550. I've been collecting Spire calls. We're showing Spire at 550 last trade. Up 14 cents. I see 550 on Spire, says our friend here. Says LL. There it is. Okie doke. 297 on ATIP, up a half a penny. That's what I'm showing there. Cool beans. Really cool beans. Is Spire earnings today or tomorrow? DM says tomorrow. Tomorrow for Spire earnings. There we go. 550 last trade. Tomorrow for earnings, says Auntie. Last I looked, I show Spire earnings after hours tomorrow, not today. Alex, Spire earnings is tomorrow after the close. Spire tomorrow. 550 aftermarket at the moment, though. There it is. ATIP earnings are out. ATIP earnings are out, they say. Yes, Spire earnings November 10, 5 p.m. There it is. ATIP earnings are apparently out. Well, anybody sees them, knows them, let me know. I got nada. Let's go over here to there, and over to there, and over to there, and trying to figure out this, that, and a few other things. Oakley dokely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if anything comes through there. I'm showing 2,500 volume on ATIP. 297 last trade. Up a penny at the moment. And I do not have. Okay, I do have results coming on the newswire for ATIP. Let's take a look at it. ATIP 297 last trade. Third quarter results from Bolingbrook, Illinois. ATIP, the largest single branded outpatient physical therapy provider in the United States today, reported financial results for the third quarter ended September 30, 2021. In October, we previewed select third quarter results and revised our guidance, said Jack Larson, executive chairman of ATIP Physical Therapy. During the quarter, we implemented targeted measures to re-engage our clinical team and saw improved existing therapist retention and acceleration of new hire ads, with clinical FTE increasing from 2321 in July to 2412 in September. Although through it all, our nationwide team remained focused on our mission to deliver high-quality care and service to our customers, as reflected in our net promoter score of 73 and Google star rating of 4.9 for the quarter. Mr. Larson continued, as previously reported, volume demand was essentially flat in the third quarter of 2021 compared to the second quarter when considering normal seasonality. Our commercial team is focused on driving visits growth through strengthening relationships with our partner providers and other referral sources in each local market across our geographic footprint. I am excited about the progress made with our clinical staff and the platform that ATI has built, and we believe we are well positioned to capitalize on favorable industry tailwinds with and long-term growth opportunities. While we work to restore volume, we are committed to disclosing expanded performance metrics to enable our stakeholders to better understand our value proposition and clearly track our progression. Joe Jordan, Chief Financial Officer of ATI Physical Therapy, added, we remain well capitalized with $135 million of available liquidity as of September 30, 2021, compared with $66 million in cash on hand and $69 million of availability on our revolver. And we believe this positions us to weather the near-term challenges. The leverage ratio under our credit agreement for the third quarter of 2021 was approximately 4.1 times. Third quarter 2021 results. Supplemental tables. Hang on a second. There we go. We're at 297 on the stock. Supplemental tables of our key performance metrics for the first quarter of 19 through the third quarter of 2021 are presented after the financial statements at the end of this press release. Commentary on performance results in the third quarter are as follows. Summary of key balance sheet items as of September 20, 2021 is cash and equivalents total $66.1 million, and the revolving credit facility was undrawn with availability of $68.8 million, net of usage by letters of credit, equaling $134.9 million in available liquidity. The revolving credit facility has a springing financial covenant. When the facility is greater than 30% drawn at quarter end, the credit agreement leverage ratio may not exceed 6.25, with cash and cash equivalents of $66 million. And considering revolver capacity before springing the financial covenant, this equals $87 million in minimum liquidity. The credit agreement leverage ratio for the third quarter of 2021 was approximately 4.1. Other notable achievements and or news in the third quarter were as follows. Opened 18 new clinics in existing states, including Arizona, Georgia, Texas, and Oregon, and closed 7 clinics primarily in Illinois. This brings the total number of new clinics for the year to 38. The company continues to capitalize on growth opportunities in individual markets while optimizing its footprint and financial return in other local markets. Net Promoter Score of 73 and Google Star rating of 4.9, reflecting continuing high customer satisfaction and brand loyalty. Providers in every ATI clinic across our geographic footprint reported data under Medicare merit-based incentive payment system for performance year 2020 in the third quarter of 2021. CMS advised that ATI received a score in the 100th percentile across the board and will be receiving the highest possible bonus adjustment to the 2022 Medicare physician fee schedule for 2022 Medicare reimbursed services. CMS is currently completing its calculations and is expected to report final MIPS 2022 adjustments for each applicable provider later this year. 2021 earnings guidance. As stated in the company's third quarter 2021 earnings preview announcement on October the 19th, ATI is projecting revenue to be in the range of $620 to $630 million and adjusted EBITDA to be in the range of $40 to $44 million. That's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation. ATI expects to open 55 to 65 new clinics in 2021. Third quarter conference call. ATIP will host a conference call at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Those are all of the highlights I think they wanted to talk about. And then as far as revenue goes, they have the charts up and revenues and expenses and all the other good stuff is all here. And that's where we're at. So there's a recap for you from management. They're not sounding down and out. They're quite happy. Obviously, the announcements that were just made in the last 2 weeks with that healthcare provider and now the acquisition of a couple of clinics in the Houston area, that'll help as well. Those are fourth quarter announcements, not third quarter announcements. So that's additional to what we have here. But the stock is in the aftermarket at 297, up half a penny on 2,500 shares. That's all we got at the moment trading. There's no reason for the stock to go down because there's nothing worse here than we heard earlier. Could the stock go up, though? Yes, it could. Will they announce a CEO? I would love to hear this. And then, be as open as they are now with their information. That would be a good thing going forward. I like this kind of communication. This is good. Talk to us. Talk to us. Tell me everything and anything you can talk to us. I would love to, what's going on. Okay, so there's the story on ATIP. All right. Anyway, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Now, can you talk about Spire and what we should expect from earnings in plain English on Spire? Well, Spire continues to build out their business. Spire is managing more satellites. Spire is managing more data. Spire is signing new contracts with more providers for data. Spire's business is a growing business and will continue to be a growing business because more satellites are being utilized and more data is being shipped up there, and cloud computing needs satellites that operate properly. So Spire will continue to grow and expand their business and their footprint. And at $5.50 a share, it's a bargain. What can I tell you? It's up 15 cents, up to $5.50 share. Now, I was saying earlier the volume was over 22,000 shares. I'm showing it now at 1,950 shares. I don't know what's going on with Spire, but it's at the $5.50 mark. That's a definite at the moment. What can I tell you? Now, earnings come out, I guess, tomorrow on Spire. And I'm showing it on my phone at $5.50 as well. $5.50 last trade. There it is right there, the aftermarket. Right there, $5.50, up 15 cents. The volume is showing here on my Market Watch thing on my big SI pad. And it's showing 1,600 shares of volume. That's all at $5.50 last trade. So anyway, so I expect Spire to come out with their announcements tomorrow, of course, after the bell. I am not at all convinced that the shares should be down here. Personally, I don't think they should be down here, but they're being held here. We know that. We know this stock's been kicked around a lot. The Spire volume today was 1,200,000 shares. 1,200,000. It's not like only 200,000 and everybody wants out. There's 1.2 million. There's buying coming into this market. But this stock's being held back. There is no doubt in my mind it's being held back. Why? I do not know. How? It's being done, but I don't know. That's what's going on. Okay. Rocket Lab appoints Andrew Bunker as Vice President of Government Operations and Business Strategy. Okay. Thank you. Good to see another executive appointment being done at Rocket Lab. It's a 1463, down 61 cents in the aftermarket. Nothing going on there. 23andMe announces appointment of Dr. Sandra Hernandez to the board of directors. How about that? News on ME, if that's current. Okay, 1193, no change. Will ATIP go negative? I don't think so. Went to the toot room. Stock's talking about, what was he talking about? ATIP, baby. We're talking about ATIP. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? ATIP is expanding, has reserve cash, loan ability for backup, recruiting and retaining staff, which is good. Sounds like they may be opening more locations faster than the remainder of the year. Yeah, they're gonna have to add at least another 17 or 20 more to match their projection of total numbers of centers. That's one a week on average being opened up. This company's expanding. I smell money. Awesome on the satisfaction numbers, referrals, and customer retention too. Okay. They'll make us money one day. I'm sure of it. It could be tomorrow. We'll have to just, we'll do what we always do. We'll be here. We'll be here to wait and watch and follow and hopefully get richer. I smell money. And being so highly rated by Medicare will keep them on the preferred list, which means continued referrals, meaning steady increasing volume income as they grow and hire more staff. You can count on that. These guys are doing it right. I think they've got good customer satisfaction numbers. They just need more centers, which they're building, more staff in all centers, not just the new centers, but all centers. and that allows them to raise revenues. If they improve their staff numbers by 5%, they will add dramatically to their revenues, dramatically. Because remember, all the expenses at each center require so many sessions to pay for it. After a certain number of sessions per day, per week, or per month, the centers, each location makes more money. And if you have more staff and more referrals and more treatments being done, you've reached that break-even point at one point, and beyond that, it's all profit beyond that. So yes, it can really compound quickly. And have you heard the rumor in the past that usually medical companies usually make pretty good money? They kind of usually make pretty good money. So yeah, I think we're going to be all right here. Anyway, what can I say? There you go. I'm sitting on 1,000 ATIP at 557, so I'm all in. Let's work those broken and recovering bodies. Let's go. DQ, thanks. I'll probably just use my mobile app along with not opening the ATP before trading hours. Okay. Good call. There you have it. That is where we're at right here, right now. Tomorrow, Spire. Let's see what they have to say. And real soon, tomorrow, SoFi. Tomorrow is SoFi Day as well. That's going to be fun. 22.14 was the last trade on the open market. 21.95 in the aftermarket, down 19 cents. I show on my phone. I'm not sure if many shares have actually traded or not, but that's what I'm showing on the SoFi right at the moment. SoFi. SoFi is 21.91 on 66,000 shares. They got a little lower even. I think they were even lower than that, so they popped back up again. Don't know what to make of it. The announcements will be tomorrow. The earnings will be released tomorrow on SoFi. And Oppenheimer is warning us. They are giving us a heads up. They think that the earnings will be a beat. SoFi will beat earnings on Wednesday, predicts Oppenheimer. They expect the numbers to be beaten handily. So I hope Oppenheimer is dead on accurate with that one. That would be fine with me. Please be absolutely dead on accurate, and let's kick butt. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, all right. Let's see what happens. See you tomorrow. Bagel Gang says, Mirko, Mikey, we could all help ATIP by violently going out and injuring ourselves. Did I miss the ATIP coverage? It was on the damn road. They came out with their report. No surprise. They basically said what they were going to say. They're growing. They're hiring. They're looking for better days ahead. They're liquid. They're flush with cash. They're good. They're fine. I think there's way better days ahead for the stock, and soon, not too long from now. But that's what it is. Take care, Bruce and all. Thank you, Michael. DQ, Erico, call isn't until 5 o'clock, but the press release is out. Yeah, press release is out. The call's at 5. You can wait for that if you want. But also, no stock reaction on ATI, just nothing. Well, good for night, fellow simplers. It's been fun as always. I'm just happy the stock didn't go down. It didn't get crushed by anybody. The company didn't get, they're down 20% in price or anything like that. No, we had the surprise a few weeks ago, and we're now at 290. We're actually at 299. We're up a couple of pennies. 299 on ATIP, but only 874 shares. There's no volume. Yeah, so there's nothing. There's nobody wanting out. Nobody wants out, because why would you get out here? What do you want to sell it now? You're at 299. It's the low. This is the low. Anybody who wanted out got out. Thanks for the shows, Uncle Bruce. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. You got a free thinker. Thank you, everybody, for everything. You guys are great. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, there you go. It's bullish to me too. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow at 8:30. I'll be watching the market overnight and tomorrow morning, as I always do. So we'll keep on top of things. Join me tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow. We have 3 shows tomorrow. It's Wednesday. We got the 8:30 in the morning show, the 3 o'clock in the afternoon show, and then tomorrow night, 8 o'clock prime time tomorrow night, the first Uncle Bruce primetime show right here for members only. and we'll review everything, including SoFi. We'll talk about SoFi. We'll talk about Spire. We'll talk about it all. 549 on Spire now. Clapping hands. Thank Uncle B. Love you, Uncle B. Catch you in the morning. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night, a great afternoon, a great evening. Do well, stay healthy. Scott Comben, man, are you awesome or what? Thanks, Scott, so much for that donation on PayPal. Those of you who make donations on PayPal to me, you guys are incredible. You can do those anytime you want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You do not have to do PayPal donations during show hours. You're watching me on a rerun and you want to make a donation to this channel? Just look down below. There should be a link to PayPal. You can help Jen and I out anytime you want, and we love you for it. Thank you, John. Wednesday evening drinking game. Cheers, Brucey. Good job, Bagel Heads. What's SoFi doing? We're down 44 on SoFi. SoFi right now is, I don't know, where is it? I had it here. I had it there. I had it everywhere. SoFi, 2171. It's jumping around. Maybe it'll start weak tomorrow and then climb. I don't know. Have a good one, everybody. SoFi down 44. Bama, you should move the lamp around before each show. We love talking about the lamp. What lamp? There's no lamp here. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, lamp. Have a good night, Bagel family. Since the primetime show is in the middle of the night for us Europeans, we'll be able to see it afterwards. Yes, you will. You're a member. You'll be able to see it. I'd like to get another SoFi call. There you go. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Okay, guys, you have a good one, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. We will talk to you, between now and then and whenever. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:30. Have a wonderful evening. Stay healthy. We'll catch you later. Bye for now. Take care. What lamp? There's no lamp.